Appendix, Bavli Manuscripts and Censorship. We are still far away from a complete history of the textual transmission of the Babylonian Talmud, but considerable progress has been made recently thanks to the new technology of collecting huge amounts of data and putting them electronically at the research community's disposal. Most notable in this regard are the Saul Lieberman Institute for Talmudic Research at the Jewish Theological Seminary of America in New York that provides scholars with a computerized database. The Saul and Evelyn Henkin Talmud Text Database of Talmudic Manuscripts and the online databank of Talmudic Manuscripts maintained together with the Hebrew University's Department of Talmud by the Jewish National and University Library in Jerusalem, the Dam and Vela Chapel Family Digitization Project. I have been able to utilize the following Bavli manuscripts and printed editions, arranged according to the presumed date of the respective manuscripts. Firenze 2179, Ashkenazi 1177, Oxford Hebrew Oxford Heb D20 Neubauer, Cowley 2675, Sephardic Geniza 13th century, Karlsruhe Reuchlin 2, Square Ashkenazi 13th century, New York GTS Rab 15 Sephardic 1291, Vatican EBR Vatican EBR 4879, Square Ashkenazi 13th century, Vatican EBR 108 Sephardic 13th and 14th century, Munich Code Hebrew 95 Ashkenazi 1342, Vatican EBR 110 Square Ashkenazi 1380, Vatican EBR 130 Square Ashkenazi 1381, Vatican EBR 140 Square Ashkenazi 14th century, Oxford Orb at Vol 23 Square Sephardic 14th and 15th century, Paris Heb 1337 Square Sephardic 14th-15th century, Paris Heb 671 for Byzantine 15th century, Herzog Yemenite after 1565, Sonsino printed edition printed in Sonsino, Barco and Persaro between 1484 and 1519. Vilna printed edition 1880 until 1886. According to this list, the earliest available evidence for our Jesus text is the Firenze manuscript from the late 12th century. The latest manuscript is a Yemenite manuscript from the second half of the 16th century. Altogether, the transmission history of the Bavli text is hampered by the fact that many of the earlier manuscripts are lost because of the aggressive policy of the Catholic Church against the Talmud, which culminated in many burnings of the Talmud ordered by the Church at first the 1242 in Paris. Moreover, after in the infamous after the infamous Christian Jewish disputation of Barcelona in 1263, the church began often relying on the expertise of Jewish converts to censor the Talmud text and to eliminate, erase, blacken, etc. all the passages that the experts found objectionable or offensive to the Christian doctrine. It goes without saying that passages referring to Jesus became the prime victim of such activity. In later printed editions, many such supposedly incriminating passages were left out by the Jewish printers themselves in order not to jeopardize the publication of the Talmud or of other Hebrew books. In the following charts, I have summarized the references about Jesus as they appear in the manuscripts and some printed editions, arranged according to the topics and sequence in which they are discussed in the book. 1. Jesus' family, Bishop 104b, Son 67e, Bishop 104b, Oswald 23. Was he the son of Stara and not the son of Pandera? Vatican 108. Was he the son of Stada and not the son of Bandera? Vatican 487. Son of Citeda. Munich 95. Was he the son of Stada and not the son of Bandera? Soncino. Was he the son of Stara and not the son of Bandera? Vilna. Was he the son of Stada and not the son of Bandera? Bisan 67a. Exod 1. Was he the son of Stara and not the son of Bandera? Munich 95. Was he the son of Stada and not the son of Bandera? Firenze 2189. Was he the son of Stada and not the son of Bandera? Kasluhe 2. Was he the son of Stara and not the son of Bandera? Barco. Was he the son of Stara and not the son of Bandera? Vilna. Was he the son of Stada and not the son of Bandera? Bishop 104b. Oxford 23. Husband Stara, lower Bandera. Vatican 108. Husband Stada, lower Bandera. Munich 95. Husband Stada, lower Bandera. Soncino. Husband Stara, lower Bandera. Vilna. Husband Stada, lower Bandera. B67a. Exod 1. Husband Stara, lower Bandera. Munich 95. Husband Stada, lower Bandera. Firenze 2189. Husband Stada, lower Bandera. Karlsruhe 2. Husband Stara, lower Bandera. Barco. Husband Stara, lower Bandera. Vilna. Husband Stada, lower Bandera. Bishop 104b. Oxford 23. Husband Papos, mother Stara, rather Bandera. Vatican 108. Husband lower Papos, mother Stada, he is Jesus de Nazarene. Munich 95. Husband Papos, mother Stada. Soncino. Husband Papos, mother Stara. Vilna. Husband Papos, mother Stada. Bisan 67a. Herzog 1. Husband Papos, mother Stara. Munich 95. Husband Papos, mother Stada. Firenze 2189. Husband Papos, mother Stada. Karlsruhe, lower husband Papos, mother Stara. Barco. Husband Papos, mother Stara. Builder. Husband Papos, mother Stada. Bishop 104b. Oxford 23. His mother Miriam, who let grow her woman's hair. Vatican 108. His mother Miriam and his father Princeton. Munich 95. His mother was letting go her woman's hair. Soncino. His mother Miriam, who let go her woman's hair. Vilna. His mother Miriam, who let go her woman's hair. Herzog 1. His mother Miriam, who let go her woman's hair. Munich 95. His mother Miriam, who let go her woman's hair. Firenze 2189. His mother Miriam, who let go her woman's hair. Karlsruhe. His mother Miriam, who let go her woman's hair. Vilna. His mother Miriam, who let go her woman's hair. 2. The son disciple who turned out badly. Bisan 103ab. Ber 117b. Bisan 103a. Exod 1. That you will not have a son or disciple like Jesus the Nazarene. Munich 95. That you will not have a son or disciple like Jesus the Nazarene. Firenze 2189. That you will not have a son or disciple like Jesus the Nazarene. Karlsruhe. That you will not have a son or disciple like Jesus the Nazarene. Barco. that you will not have a son of disciple like Jesus Nazarene. Will not that you will not have a son of disciple Herzog. B-Berg 17b, Oxford 23, that we will not have a sort of disciple like Jesus the Nazarene. Moody 25, that we will not have a son of disciple, text erased. Firenze 217, that we will not have a son of disciple, text erased. Paris 671, that there will not be a son of disciple like Jesus the Nazarene. Soncino, that we will not have a son of disciple, not legible censored. Wilna, that we will not have a son of disciple censored. The Bible's disciple B son 107b B son 47a. B son 107b. Herzog 1. Not as Yehoshua ben Periah who pushed Jesus the Nazarene away. Munich 95. Not as Yehoshua ben Periah who pushed the text erased away. Firenze 2189. Not as Yehoshua ben Periah who pushed Jesus away. Barco, not as Yehoshua ben Periah who pushed Jesus the Nazarene away. Wilna, not as Yehoshua ben Periah who pushed Jesus the Nazarene away. B sort 47a, Oxford 20, not as Yehoshua ben Periah who pushed Jesus the Nazarene away. Vatican 110, not as Yehoshua ben Periah who pushed Jesus the Nazarene away. Munich 95, not as Yehoshua ben Periah who pushed Jesus the Nazarene away. Wilna, not as Yehoshua ben Periah who pushed one of his disciples away. B Son 107b. Herzog 1. Jesus said to him, Rabbi, your eyes are narrow. Munich 95. He said to him, Rabbi, text erased, your eyes are narrow. Firenze 2189. He said to him, Rabbi, her eyes are narrow. Barco, he said to him, Rabbi, her eyes are narrow. Wilna, he said to him, Rabbi, her eyes are narrow. B sort 47a, Oxford 20. Jesus Nazarene said to him, Rabbi, her eyes are narrow. Vatican 110, he said to him, Rabbi, her eyes are narrow. Munich 95, he said to him, Rabbi, her eyes are narrow. Wilna, one of his disciples, said to him, Rabbi, her eyes are narrow. B Son 107b. Herzog 1. The master said, Jesus the Nazarene goes out to be stoned because of magic. Munich 95. The master said he practiced magic. Firenze 2189. The master said Jesus the Nazarene practiced magic. Barco, the master said Jesus the Nazarene practiced magic. Wilna, the master said Jesus practiced magic. B sort 47a. Oxford 20. As they said, Jesus the Nazarene practiced magic. Vatican 110, as the master said, because he practiced magic. Munich 95, the master said, Jesus the Nazarene, because he practiced magic. Wilna, as the master said, he practiced magic. The Torah. For the Torah teacher, B.A.Z. 1780, Hul, chapter 2, verse 24, Go, chapter 1, verse 3. B.A.Z. 17a, Munich 95, one of the disciples of Jesus Nazarene found me. Paris 1337, one of the disciples of Jesus Nazarene found me. New York 15, one of the disciples of Jesus Nazarene found me. Hull, he told me a word of heresy in the name of Jesus of Pantiri. Call 18311, Vatican 291. He told me a word in the name of Jesus, son of Pandera. Oxford 164. He told me a word in the name of Jesus. He told me the word in the name of the son of Pandera. Pesaro 1519. He told me a word in the name of Jesus, son of Pandera. Constantinople 1520. He told me a word in the name of Jesus, the son of Pandera. Vilna, he told me a word in the name of empty space. Jerusalem, he told me a word in the name of so and so. BAZ 17a. Munich 95. Thus was I taught by Jesus the Nazarene. Paris 1337. Thus was I taught by Jesus Nazarene. New York 15. Thus know him Jesus his master. Healing in the name of Jesus. The whole 22 FY. AZ 2211Y. Sharp 14 13 Go 18 3B. AZ 27B. The whole Jacob came to heal him in the name of Jesus, or son of Pandera. Yea, Jacob came to heal him. He said to him, we will speak to you in the name of Jesus, son of Pandera. Ye said, Jacob came in the name of Jesus, Pandera, to heal him. Cor Vatican 291, Jacob came to heal him in the name of Jesus of Pandera. Oxford 164, Jacob came to heal him in the name of Jesus, son of Pandera. Pesaro 1519, Jacob came to heal him in the name of Jesus, son of Pandera. Vilna, Jacob came to heal him in the name of empty space. Jerusalem, Jacob came to heal him in the name of so-and-so. BAZ 27b, New York 15, Jacob came to heal him. Munich 95, Jacob the heretic came to heal him. Paris 1337, Jacob came to heal him. Pesaro, Jacob came to heal him. Vilna, Jacob came to heal him. Yezi 227, Ysap 1448, Cor 10:5. Yezi, someone whispered to him in the name of Jesus, son of Pandera. Ysap, a man whispered to him in the name of Jesus, Pandera. Cor, he went and broke one of those from the son of Pandera. Jesus' execution, B. Son 43 AB. B. Sanhedrin 43 AB. Herzog 1. On the eve of Passover, they hanged Jesus the Nazarene. Munich 95. On the eve of Passover, they hanged named Erased. Firenze 2189. On Sabbath eve and the eve of Passover, they hanged Jesus the Nazarene. Karlsruhe 2. On the eve of Passover, they hanged Jesus the Nazarene. Barco, on the eve of Passover, they hanged. Vilna, whose whole passage deleted by Herzog. B. Sanhedrin 43 AB. Herzog 1. Jesus Nazareth is going forth to be stoned. Munich 95. Them Erased is going forth to be stoned. Firenze 2189. Jesus Nazareth is going forth to be stoned. Karlsruhe 2. Jesus Nazareth is going forth to be stoned. Barco is going forth to be stoned. Vilna, deleted by Herzog. B. Sanhedrin 43 AB. Herzog 1. Do you suppose Jesus Nazarene was one for whom a defense could be made? Munich 95. Do you suppose Erased was one for whom a defense could be made? Firenze 2189. Do you suppose Jesus Nazarene was one for whom a defense could be made? Karlsruhe 2. Do you suppose Jesus Nazarene was one for whom a defense could be made? Barco, do you suppose was one for whom a defense could be made? Vilna, deleted by Herzog. B. 143 AB. Herzog 1. With Jesus the Nazarene, it was different. Munich 95. Them Erased, it was different. Firenze 2189. Jesus Nazarene, it was different. Karlsruhe, with Jesus Nazarene, it was different. Barco, it was different. Vilna, deleted by Herzog. Jesus' disciples. B. Sanhedrin 43 AB. B. Sanhedrin 43 AB. Herzog 1. Jesus the Nazarene had 5 disciples. Munich 95. This is erased. Firenze 2189. Jesus the Nazarene had 5 disciples. Karlsruhe 2. Jesus the Nazarene had 5 disciples. Barco had 5 disciples. Vilna, whole passage deleted by Herzog. Jesus' punishment in hell. B. Git 57a. B. Git 57a. Vatican 130. He went and broke up Jesus Nazarene. Vatican 140. He went and broke up Jesus. Munich 95. He went and broke up Jesus. Sonsino, he went and broke up. Vilna, he went and broke up the sinners of Israel. From this overview, a number of conclusions can be drawn. The son of Stada, son of Pandera passage in B. Sabbath Sanhedrin chapter 1 is very stable. Most remarkably, this is the only passage in the Bavli which mentions these two names in relation to Jesus. The copies of MS Vatican 108 therefore feel compelled to explain that what are indeed talking about Jesus. Hence, it seems very likely that the Talmud responds to a Palestinian tradition about Jesus' names, son of Stada and son of Pandera, respectively. All the other son of Pandera, Pantera, Pantiri references appear solely in Palestinian sources. Tehulin and Kohelet Rabbah in chapter 4, and Tehulin, Why Avodah Zarah, Why Sabbath and Kohelet Rabbah in chapter 5. Here again, the textual tradition is very stable, whereas the Palestinian sources have Son of Pandera, etc., this time clearly identified as Jesus. The Bavli Manuscripts have exclusively Jesus the Nazarene. Moreover, none of the Bavli manuscripts mentioning Jesus the Nazarene is censored. The only conspicuous result of this view is the fact that the Bavli in chapter 5, unlike the Palestinian sources, does say explicitly that Jacob came to heal in the name of Jesus according to the Bavli, but then we would expect its editor to substitute in the name of Jesus the Nazarene for the Palestinian in the name of Jesus, son of Pandera, as in chapter 4, but this certainly cannot be taken as proof that the Bavli did not know of Jesus' connection in this passage. On the contrary, it may have taken it for granted, and note that M.S. Munich makes clear that Jacob is a heretic. The Jesus Nazarene tradition in the story unique to the Bavli is supposedly stable, although here the intervention in the text by the censors becomes more visible. In chapter 2, all the Byzantine manuscripts have Jesus Nazarene, including the old Firenze manuscript, but the name is left out. Not surprisingly, in the late Vilna edition, in the B. Barco parallel, the censor was at work or was preempted by the Jewish printers not only in the printed editions Sontin and Vilna, but also the Firenze and Munich manuscripts. A similar picture emerges from chapter 3, Byzantine sought. All manuscripts in both Talmud passages agree that Jesus the Nazarene was pushed away by Rabbi Yehoshua, but interestingly enough, the name is erased in MS Munich 95 only in the Byzantine version and not in the B. Sota parallel, clear indication of how sloppily the censor worked. Again, only the printed edition Vilna has instead of Jesus Nazarene obviously amended phrase one of his disciples. However, in the encounter between Rabbi Yehoshua and Jesus in the end, it is only MS 420 and MS Herzog that explicitly identify the disciples as Jesus. The other manuscripts, as well as the printed editions, have he one of his disciples. Yet it is worth emphasizing that MS Oxford Hebrew D20 seems to belong to the earliest manuscripts we possess and confirms the role of the Yemenite manuscript edition to which manuscripts Herzog belongs. Despite being rather late, preserve all the textual evidence that has often not suppressed in the older and earlier manuscripts. In any case, in the concluding statement by the master, most manuscripts return to Jesus Nazarene. Again, manuscripts Munich 95 in B-side has just the, whereas in B Sota, the same manuscript has no trouble in spelling out Jesus Nazarene. Finally, as to the narratives about Jesus' execution, the fate of his disciples, and Jesus' punishment in hell, there can be no doubt that they are talking about Jesus the Nazarene. In B-Sede chapter 6, it is only in manuscripts Munich that delays Jesus the Nazarene. The printed editions Barco and Vilna clearly reflect the intervention of censorship, or rather preempting self-censorship. Vilna has left out the whole passage, and Barco shows a non-legible later edition, obviously of the previously deleted name of Jesus. A similar picture emerges from the story about Jesus' disciples, chapter 7. Munich has larger parts of the story erased. Vilna leaves the whole passage out, whereas Barco tries to mend the intervention of the censorship. With regard to Jesus' punishment in hell, chapter 8, all the manuscripts have Jesus Nazarene, including Munich 95, as opposed to the printed editions, which simply leave the name out Sozino or prefer the rearing sinner of Israel Vilna. From this, it can be concluded that Anabast Jesus to the Nazarene tradition is absent in the Palestinian sources and unique to the Babylonian Talmud. Instead, the Palestinian sources refer to Jesus as Jesus son of Pandera, Jesus Pandera, son of Pandera, and this rather infrequently as well as indirectly, only in the story about Rabbi Eliezer and in the two healing stories. And the only passage in which the Bavli mentions the son of Stara, and the son of Pandera, it takes a Palestinian nomenclature and discusses it in the typical Babylonian way. In other words, the manuscript evidence supports the claim that it is the Bavli and solely the Bavli that takes the liberty of discussing Jesus in his way freely and unimpeded by the exception of Christian power. To be sure, however, the manuscript evidence of the Bavli does not lead us back in time any closer to the historical origin of our narratives. The earliest available manuscript was written, as we have seen, in the second half of the 12th century. The question arises therefore whether the uncensored manuscripts reflect not an text of the Bavli. Any attempts to reconstruct such an text are impossible as they are fruitless, because such an idea construct never exists, but an early form of the text of our narratives as close as possible to the time of their origin, or at least to the time when the Talmud was regarded as a more or less finally edited work around the 8th century. One major result of our survey of the Talmudic manuscripts was the finding that the Jesus passages abound in the manuscripts not only before the implementation of Christian censorship, but even thereafter. This evidence strongly suggests that, indeed, Jesus of Nazareth is the original hero of our Bible stories, and that the available manuscripts do reflect the earliest possible form of our stories.
This rather natural conclusion was contested by Meyer in his zeal to cleanse the original Bible stories of any reference to Jesus, and to postpone the sometimes indisputable intrusion of Jesus into the Talmud text to the Middle Ages. Instead of a two-tight transmission history of the Bible stories, Jesus at first an integral part of the Talmud narratives was later gradually removed due to the involvement of Christian censorship. He suggests a three-tier transmission history. 1. An original stage, Talmud stories without any reference to Jesus. 2. Gradual and late intrusion of Jesus into the stories as part of the textual history of the Bavli before the implementation of censorship, but not as part of the original Bavli text. 3. Removal of the Jesus passages by Christian censorship. This reconstruction of the Bavli textual history is hard to comprehend. Maya starts from oversimplified assumptions when he seems to suggest that there is no manuscript evidence for Jesus at all for the time before the implementation of Christian censorship. There is, and that the majority of the manuscripts that were exposed to the censorship deleted Jesus, they do not. The textual tradition of the Bible is far more complex than Meyer wants to admit. True, we don't have much manuscript evidence for the pre-censorship period, but we do not have some. More important, to take it for granted that all the pre-censorship manuscripts did not contain Jesus is a much bolder claim than to conclude for the manuscript evidence we possess, and for which and some of which just go back to the pre-censorship period, that the lost earliest manuscripts also included Jesus. The latter assumption proposes an essentially unbroken text history with regard to Jesus that starts within the earlier stages of the Bavli transmission, whereas Maya's reconstruction presupposes a major break in the early Middle Ages when some later editors suddenly felt free to sneak Jesus into the Talmud only to be repudiated almost simultaneously by the Christian censors. This does not make much sense. Either propose to hold on to the traditional view that Bavli's manuscript transmission, so far as we can precisely reconstruct it, reflects the Bavli's discussion with the founder of Christianity.